String Tavern episode 50, halfway to 100.
50.
We
That's
brought
what's up.
we brought in Louie the XIII and Energy with Erica, also known to some in the Ohio Valley as Mr. and Mrs. Balk. Thank God for coming in. Appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Appreciate it very much.
And we once again have Campout coming up.
Campout
the
3.
big one.
Campout
3.
3, baby.
Yeah. Another round.
Bigger and better, I'm assuming.
Bigger and better than ever.
Nice.
We're going to have more performers, more fire, more vendors, and more fun than you've ever had in a weekend. Seriously, so come and join us. We're going to have 18 artists. Seriously.
Man.
We're going to have Friday, 12 hours of music from 2 to 2 in the morning. And then Saturday, we're going to kick things off. We might even have a sunrise set and then kind of like get some breakfast or something. But then we're going to officially kick things off again at around like 11.
Yep.
And then we're going to cut it off at again 2 a.m. So there's going to be 15 hours consecutive music happening on Saturday.
Yep.
Man.
And also,
Awesome.
I'll be doing something special on Friday the 13th for Louie the XIII. Kind of my...
Is it a surprise special?
I got something I'm just going to do for everyone. I might just hand out some free stickers or, you know, my vibes are going to be running high that day. So make sure you come and see me on Friday the 13th.
Absolutely.
And how is the lineup compared to last year? You having a lot of returners and
So we do have a lot of returns, and the big one is Muck Sticky.
Yes.
He's returning this year, and he's bringing his friends Bonsai
from Florida.
So I asked them where they were based out of, and I haven't got a response.
Parts unknown.
But I would believe they're either from Florida or from Memphis. But
Okay.
please do not hold me to that, anybody. But they also previously were known as Taco and the Mofos.
Taco and the Mofos.
Taco and the Mofos. And I used to jam them all the time when I would be listening to Sticky back in high school and in my college days. And
So
then
he's been around for a while.
they've been around for a while, and they're like a funky reggae, like chill reggae sounds, a little bit of ska, but not really. More reggae, island reggae, fun.
It's very fun music for sure.
Yes. Did you see Sublime just came out with a new song?
I did not actually.
They have Bradley, the original singer's son, Bradley, came on. Sounds just like him, looks just like him, and I think it's called Feel Like That.
No
I think they
way.
produced one with a DJ. It's really cool.
That's really cool.
That's what's up.
nice.
But yeah, so who is new would be, let's see, I got the lineup right here, so let me just roll down. And of course, we got Energy with Erica, and returning again, Chasing Rabbits, local yokel here, straight out of Lansing, Ohio. He's been with me since the beginning of all of this. Much love, Ja.
He does all your smokeout shows with you, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He pretty
Yes.
much,
He pretty much
does
just
all
every
of them,
show.
and he's
yeah.
kind of like our residential headliner. He
Okay.
really brings the hype at the shows, and I'd say he's probably one of the more experienced producers we have on the team.
Yeah.
So we are super grateful for Jared and all he brings for sure.
Very, very grateful.
He's always very helpful with getting the sound set up and getting everything ready for the stage production. So
visuals.
wouldn't be able to do it without Jared for sure.
100%.
Shout out Jared Chasing Rabbits.
Yep. And so next up we got Mixer Sis, which
Okay.
is my sister. So
Yeah,
this will
that's Amy Bulk.
be her third event ever.
How was her debut?
Her debut was at 420, and she had so much fun. But she looked at me, she was like, "Now that it's over, I don't feel like I'm gonna puke now."
You gotta get that first one
I
out.
know.
she was
Nerves.
like, literally, I could have just like right now. Like, I just want to get this over with. But she's been practicing and putting so much heart
Nice.
and love into it and time,
Yep,
and
absolutely.
she's progressed so fast. And I'm so proud of her. And
We're gonna actually have a really fun B2B. So it'll be all the bulks. It'll be Louie, Amy, and I. We're gonna be going up on stage both days and playing some music together.
That's
So
cool.
you'll
We
get to
got
see
the-
the bulk family together.
That's
the
cool.
bulk bass,
Bulk days.
bulk
Yeah.
bass, baby.
Yeah.
And then another artist coming out is Loose Bean, who is just
Yes.
on the 10 String podcast here. Shout out Bean.
Shout out Bean.
He's been super busy booking festivals and
Yes.
shows, and super proud of him and grateful to have him a part of the team too. He's always ready to help in any way they can.
Seriously, yeah. And when I went out to Vegas, he helped me out with giving me some equipment to use out there.
Yep.
And he came down the Riverside and helped and to watch my set down there.
Nice.
He's a huge supporter. We've
Yep.
got Spot, who's coming in from Maryland. Tim, he's been playing with us for the last couple years. Spot is amazing, so we've got him on both days of the lineup.
Also, another fantastic producer.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of experience.
He has that train. He created a club inside a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe he's working with the train anymore,
Okay.
but
But
yeah,
that
that
was
was
a-
definitely something
Yeah.
that he did.
That was
Yeah,
a super cool thing for
yes.
sure.
Yes.
Another favorite, Spiky and Proper, so they'll be coming out again. They were
Okay.
they've been with us since the first camp out, so this will be their third. Or,
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure if they were with us last year, but
I believe so.
either way, we've been
I don't
working
think
with
they've
them for
been with
3
us for
years.
Summerfests, but campouts, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spiky is very popular on his own. He's over in Morgantown, West Virginia, and more of like a rapper, and definitely has a super unique style. So we're grateful that he shares the stage with us also.
Yes.
I asked Bean about this on his interview. When you guys bring in somebody, like who's your personal favorite that's like your import? Would it be like Muck Sticky, someone that's coming from outside the valley that you've had on shows? Who is like your favorite one to see perform?
It's hard to pick a favorite,
It's hard
honestly.
to pick a favorite. I'd say that maybe personally, initially, it was Muck Sticky because that was somebody that we were big fans of. You know, I mean, we are big fans of still. You know, we've grown into a friendship now, but truly, every artist has their own unique
Yeah.
style. I think we've been able to craft a really cool team, especially all of the DJs from Morgantown. They all have a super unique style, and when it all comes together, it's so many different genres and styles of music.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's awesome about a festival. You get to see and explore
Yeah.
different genres, and the Ohio Valley is kind of washed with a lot of country and bluegrass traditionally. So being able to have accessibility to reggae music and rap and
Yeah.
DJ electronic dance is really cool.
Even to throw the country in a different beat people aren't used to. Like,
Right.
like you guys explain to me how you do the beat syncs. When you do a reggae song, switch it in and say Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah.
With that reggae beat, I could just see people's like heads like explode.
Right, absolutely.
I asked Bean this too. He said like after every festival, every show, he goes right back to like producing new music. What's that like with you guys? How often do you think like, okay, it's time to add to like the repertoire?
So I actually just made 2 new tracks for Campout.
Okay.
And it's something that, for me, and it might be different for other producers, but I feel like it's something that can't be forced. Like, I feel like I need to have a good idea for a track before I go and start diving into it.
Yeah.
There has to be some sort of inspiration. Because I've sat down and tried to force it before, and you got to watch and listen so much and be careful what you put out.
Yeah.
And I learned that with my old band Resistance 13, and we had stuff that never even surfaced because we were unsure about
Yeah.
the recording and everything else. And then it's like, once people listen to it, they have that in their head, and it's hard to go back and rework that track, in my opinion.
Today's podcast is brought to you by our main sponsors, Rich Investments Group. Now, you've heard me consistently talk about RIG's rent-to-own program, but I haven't really dove into the actual investment side of them. They have private lenders that earn returns up to 3 times higher than a typical CD, and the investment you put in is backed by the mortgage, so you have real tangible security in your investment in properties. I was very illiterate when it came to running my own business and the finances of it when I started this podcast, and Jordan from RIG was the first person I called, and he got us on the fast track and helped me understand everything I needed to know when it came to the finances and contracts of it, and just helped us be what we are today. And then shortly after we got running, I met the owner of the company, Eric, and after listening to the programs he had and like his business models and just his views, like I was very happy that I put the podcast in the situation I did with the right people. But lastly, check out our Facebook page on Friday because we are going to be dropping information about Rich Investments Group's finder's fee program for their commercial property. We're going to be working together with them, and we're going to do a Mention This podcast program that, I mean, if you can make the right calls or the right email, know the right people, I mean, you could be making some serious percentage of the sale. Check out that info on Friday, and check out their page, check out their website at Rich Investments Group.
Definitely.
But so let me finish out. Let's finish out the lineup for the camp out here too.
I
So
keep throwing questions at you.
No, it's
guys
okay.
have been-
No.
we left off on Spikey and Proper, but
Yeah.
also shout out Spikey. He was on the news.
On one of the local news channels there in
Yeah, I think
Morgantown.
it was,
and he
like,
was able
it was like
to
Channel 5
perform.
News or something. And they had it was really, really cool how they had him set up.
Definitely.
And I'm very excited to have him and Proper out. And then we have coming up Anthony Sterling, known as Genome Sound.
Okay.
He does a lot of sound healing and sound baths. He also teaches guitar lessons.
Oh yeah.
Yep, but he's got a really unique sound. He's very talented with the guitar, and he's got a beautiful voice. So he'll be
Nice.
bringing his own style to the stage, and
I believe he might even be juggling on the side.
yeah, he's gonna be
triple threat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a cool flow artist, so hopefully he'll bring
Right.
out some things too.
And then we have two ladies coming from
Yep.
Morgantown.
Space Grace, this is gonna be her first time with OVDJ, so we're
Okay.
really excited for Space Grace to come join, and yeah, first time coming out. We're also gonna have House Party come back. House Party is from Morgantown. We love House Party, Blake. So can't wait for her to return on
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah, much appreciation and love to Blake. She's hooked us up with shows down in Morgantown, and her energy towards the scene is just phenomenal, and she truly cares, and that's just spectacular in my eyes, and I'm blessed to have her on. Just to be playing shows with her and working with her is awesome. And then next up, we got the Council.
Oh, the council's playing. Okay.
Yep, the Council will be playing. And they'll actually be playing, it'll be the Council Bonsai Sticky. So
Okay.
I'm trying to like mash up all of the cannabis kind of vibes all towards the end. So we just have like this big fog machine happening
Giant
towards the end of the show. We don't even need the smokers. They're just everyone's
Right.
the smoker.
That's hilarious.
And then also from Morgantown, we got my man Ryan Battery Low. He had his debut with OVDJ at the 420 Spring Smokeout in Adina.
Yep.
Then we have my
awesome.
brother Slim Petty. This is his.
He's been with
Yeah,
I was
us.
going
he's
to say
been
you.
with
I
us,
think
yeah,
you've mentioned
for-
every
for-
single time.
Yeah.
And,
He's a returner,
and shout
for
out
sure.
Clancy Printings in Wintersville, Ohio.
He's responsible for all of the merch and making sure we've got
Okay.
t-shirts ready to go. And
Yeah, so if you're wearing that OVDJ swag or that Energy with Erica swag or
Yep.
that Louie the XIII swag, you know, Clancy Printings literally got your back. All right, and then for the first time making his debut, I think it might even be his second show. Don't hold me to that. But Metatron.
Metatron.
I'm not
Metatron.
familiar exactly where he's from, but we've met once at the Summerfest, and he had a really good time. And he said that he's been a DJ for a while, and he would like to join.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's awesome.
absolutely, yeah, let's make it roll. And then last but not least,
Mike Husnick.
my brother Mike Husnick. He's going to be laying down some comedy. Going to be opening up.
Yep.
Nice.
we got-
Get the good vibes and the laughs rolling
Yeah.
on
Nice.
Friday the 13th.
Yep, we'll have some comedy, music,
Man.
vendors, painters.
Also, I want to give
Floridas.
a special thank you to our sponsors. Thank you ever so much, LA Pizza, for sponsoring this event, and the Hampton Inn in St. Clairsville for sponsoring the event, along with Chaotic Locks for sponsoring 6 fire performers
Man.
from Untamed Flames. They're going to be in, and I actually got to work with this crew at the Ohio Cannabis Convention in Dublin, Ohio, back in, I believe it was June.
Uh-huh.
It may have been May. May have been May. But regardless, they are fantastic, and they will be performing live. So total, we will have 8 fire performers throwing down. So you have had the lineup and the rundown for the OVDJ
Yep, that'll be it.
Campout number 3 at Tar Run Road in Jacobsburg, Ohio. You can buy single day passes for $30. You can buy a weekend pass for $60. There will also be food vendors and a live painting by my buddy Nitai, who is a fantastic artist, and he did a OVDJ mural at the Summerfest that we will be presenting, and he will be
nice.
doing new things as well.
Yep.
And you can
definitely
get tickets to
great
this at ovdjproductions.com. I believe that pretty much covers
What a lineup.
the
Yeah.
basis. Yeah, and that's just the lineup, everybody. So make sure you come and see this spectacular event that's going to be unfolding again Friday, September 13th and 14th at Jacobsburg, Ohio at 63279 Tar Run Road.
It must be so nice too to have the people in your group to be able to delegate responsibilities to, and not really have to ask, like you said, how Jared just, without even asking, he's like there helping you guys. You have a guy with merch, you have a team with you.
So speaking of that, go ahead, Erica.
No, I was just gonna say it's definitely taken time to build this team too.
Yeah.
When we first started, it was Jared and Louie and I. It really was just the three of us that started off as a team, and then it's grown and built, and Louie and I talk about it's how amazing as the people that keep reaching out and wanting to grow and be a part of this project. And we're almost getting to a point now where we can't necessarily have all the DJs and musicians, so we have to be a little more selective. But so far, we've got a really great group of people, and it just keeps getting better and better.
And building on shout out the light guys based out of Martins Ferry here.
Okay.
Anthony and Bobby, they've been helping us load, unload. Yesterday, Anthony drove out to Doug's house and helped us load all the subwoofers, all the lights. They are absolutely spectacular. Much love to the light guys, because they have not only brought new light to us, they've literally taken the weight off of our backs a little bit, and that has been phenomenal. And their energy is great. The party and celebrate with them is a blessing.
Definitely.
And what leads after Campout? Do you have that yet, or are you just so focused on this event? It's just
we have too.
What, Harvest Fest?
Yeah, you want to talk about Harvest?
Yeah, we're gonna have Harvest Fest on October 12th, and that's an event. This is our 6th year doing Harvest Fest.
Okay.
So this is one of the first shows we started with, and that's at LA Pizza, one of our sponsors out there in Adena. It's a little bit of a smaller event. It's just a one night. We'll do it outside on the deck, so it gets nice and packed out there. Usually kind of like a Halloween vibe. It's usually near Halloween, not necessarily a Halloween show, but people can dress up and have fun. So again, that'll be October 12th. And we'll be bringing back a lot of the DJs that you've seen, possibly somebody new. Lineup isn't officially out yet, but we'll be getting more details out for Harvest Fest very, very soon.
Nice. Man, I've never had a bad time or a bad meal out at LA Pizza.
I know. They're good vibes out there. It's fun.
Yeah, shout out Joe and Tanya. You guys are phenomenal. Much love.
Yep.
And then the last OVDJ event of the year will be at Waterfront Hall Friday, November 1st. Sound Waves 2.
Okay, nice.
We might go with the second wave. I don't know.
That's a good one.
The second wave.
Yeah.
But we're going to have 6 DJs out, 30-minute sets for 3 hours. So you'll get a crushed experience of something like the Campout, and you get to meet everybody, hear everyone's vibe.
It's a really cool venue too. Being able to go inside and get a slice of pizza or go over to Avenue Eats. We've got, it's just a really cool vibe in there at Waterfront
Shout
Hall.
out Dan, Tim, and Rachel, and everybody at Waterfront Hall that's been making that spot happen and making it such a unique and awesome place to bring live entertainment to the city of Wheeling.
Yeah.
It was so needed, and it's amazing, and it's almost unreal to have that there. And I can't wait to see where it goes in the next couple years.
Yeah, there's different communities being built inside of it, like the different events they have, like the open mic nights. You have a whole community of people.
There's a plethora of stuff to choose from.
Yeah, a really fun event that we got to do this year was Waterfront Fest, and we did Waterfront Fest.
Maybe we get to be back at Waterfront Fest next year.
Yeah, that was a cool thing.
It was very cool.
Somebody that we haven't brought up yet this podcast is Doug Boston. So shout out to Doug Boston. We definitely
shout out to Beef.
Yeah, Beef's going to be coming back for Campout and making sure that we've got all the sound that we need.
And Tim.
Yep, and Tim. And then another shout out to Bill Thomas. Bill Thomas is another part of our our merch team. So he's always taking care of stickers, signs, all the things that we need as far as that goes.
We got 8-foot UFOs
landing
at the Campout this year, thanks to Bill.
It'll be awesome.
Also, shout out to the Sentinels.
Oh yeah.
Dave and Rooster and everyone in the Sentinels keeping the grounds cut, making sure the electricity's popping. Not popping, I guess. One of the two, man. Make sure the electricity is hot, but not too hot. And, organizing all that, building the big fire, building the budget burn.
That'll be good.
Yeah, so and running the security out there and helping park everybody and bringing firewood in. Those guys are absolutely phenomenal, and this would not be happening without their generosity and their hard work and their
Absolutely.
support for the community.
Yeah. This valley is so crazy how even if you have an idea, you reach out to the right people, the idea makers, it gets moving. Like your
Yeah.
ideas get moving.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Just like I'm not gonna announce it yet, but the charity thing we did, I was talking to you about before. Like I contact just a few people, and they're like, "Okay, we'll sit down, get logistics going, and we'll make this as big as we possibly can." I'm like,
Yeah.
just being able to delegate and
Absolutely.
Yep. So shout out everybody that's making this event possible, and if we forgot anybody, we love you. And
Sure.
you still are important. We just red light syndrome sometimes.
No, it is for sure.
Before we end the episode, I want to ask you about your yoga.
Yeah.
The instructor. Cause you did you do instructions at the Waterfront Fest? Were you doing like
Yep.
upstairs? I think I saw.
Yeah, Lindsay Schooler with Happy Goat Yoga and I, we
Okay.
did a really fun event up in the upstairs. So it was actually kind of a fusion of two of my passions. So I'm a yoga teacher. I've been teaching now for 4 years. And my good friend Lindsay and I, we kind of came together and we did yoga, dance, DJ, and fusion. So
Nice.
I brought the DJ board, she brought the yoga, and then together we kind of made this super fun, exciting event where people could do yoga and dance and
That's
listen to
awesome.
some different type of music.
And that setting was really cool up there.
It is.
That hall, it's
Yeah,
so nice.
the top floor waterfront hall is pretty nice.
Yeah,
So we
beautiful.
were super blessed to do that, and hope to bring more events like that. I've gone to yoga festivals around the country where they have offerings like that, and as soon as I discovered it, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I need to bring this to the Ohio Valley.
Yeah.
People need to see what this is about.
Right. That's perfect.
But yeah, I've been teaching a lot of yoga. I work with lots of different people. I work with children. I work in some of the local school systems and help out with teachers, creating mindfulness programs for the kids, and also work with adults who come into the yoga studio. I work at Restore Yoga and Pilates in St. Clairsville, Ohio. So if anybody wants to practice yoga with me, I offer one-on-one sessions where I can do it over Zoom
Nice.
or in person. I also offer in the studio group classes and private sessions. And just this past weekend, I passed my certification to become a Pilates instructor. So
Nice.
not only will I be doing yoga, I'll be doing Pilates also. So I got a lot on my plate, but I love it.
Your music festivals, getting your Pilates license,
Yeah,
man.
I know. It's been a busy one, but it'll be fun.
Well, guys, thank you for coming in. We got Campout coming up so soon. I'll get this episode out Wednesday morning so everybody can, if they're on the fence, they can hear a little bit more about it and get
Absolutely.
You said one day's $30, the weekend pass is $60.
Yep,
18
absolutely.
artists.
Yep.
Camping and parking's included. You can buy tickets at the gate. You can buy tickets at ovdjproductions.com. And we've got the event page on Facebook. So if you want to learn more information, go there or the website.
Check them out. Check out the artists.
Absolutely.
OVDJ Campout.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.